guys, so I am back with a tutorial, finally, a Christmas one at that. I'm so excited to put this one up for you guys. It's actually pretty simple. I did this look on my Instagram channel and a lot of people over there liked it, so I figured I would record it here for you guys. Obviously everything is optional. You don't have to do the nose if you don't want to. You could just do like the red lips if you want to. But I'm not going to make this intro too long, so we can go ahead and just get started in this tutorial. And I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully I can get up a New Year look for you guys as well. But if you guys want to see how I got this look, please continue to watch and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, so first thing is first, which I usually start out my makeup looks with brows first. So I'm going to be taking the Anastasiabeverlyhills Dipbrow Pomade. This one is in soft brown, and I'm going to be taking this Essence. It is a precise eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to outline my eyebrows where I want them to be, and then I will just start filling in it from the tail and then moving forward. So once the brows are done, I'm going to be going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is the lightest shade, which I believe is NC15. I usually use this just so that any colors that I use, it makes it pop more. To be honest, I wish I had a white, but they do not have white in this. So this is the lightest color I can get. And I'm going to be taking this with a flat definer brush from Sigma, and I'm going to be cleaning up the brows and placing that concealer all over the lid, and I'm going to be using that as a primer for my eyeshadow. Once the concealer is laid down, I will be going in and buffing out the concealer just with kind of more of a fluffy brush. And once that's done, I will be setting it just with like some translucent powder or a very light eyeshadow, just so that it will be all set. Moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to be going in with a very light brown color with a very small dome brush from Beauties, and I'm going to be basically lining out the cut crease, and then again I will go in and actually cut the crease again. But I like to do this especially with looks like cut creases that I'm going to be doing more of like a wing on, as you guys can see at the tail. So I usually try to keep it a little bit more clean so I can see where my line is going to be. And then I will be taking a fluffier dome brush and just blending it all out so we don't have any harsh lines and it's just like really well blended. So you guys will see me doing that for a while just because I really like the crease to be well blended. So now it's time to clean up the crease, and I'm going to be going in with that MAC Pro Longwear Concealer with a very small flat definer brush, and I'm just going to lay that on the lid and look up, which is a trick to kind of see where you need to have your cut on your crease. So I usually do that, and then I just follow that line all the way across the lid. And then once I have the outline of where I want my cut to be, I will go in and add another layer of concealer just to make sure, you know, everything's really cleaned up and it is a little bit more bold. once that's done, I'm going to be going in it with a like bone color eyeshadow from that same palette and just laying that right on top of the concealer just to set it. So for this next part, you can use this if you want to. I usually go in with a white eyeliner pencil and I will just start tracing the lines of where I want like the antlers to be. And I do this with a lot of my looks so that way if I mess up, as you guys will see, it's really easy just to like wipe off really quick and start over versus going in with a like liquid white liner, which I will be using, but that way if I mess up it's easy to fix. So that's just like a little trick I do. As you guys see here, I'm wiping it off because I didn't like how it looked and just going over it again, and then you could do that a couple times. It's just really easy to do this with a white eyeliner pencil first before the liquid. So once I have the antlers looking how I want them to look, now I will go in with the liquid liner, and this one is from NYX, and I'm just going to go in and basically trace the lines that I just did with that white eyeliner pencil. For the lid, I wanted to go in with something a little bit soft, like that was champagne, like a champagne color, but I didn't want to use glitter. So I used this Ultra Pearl Mania from NYX, which is nude pearl, and I mixed that with my MAC Fix Plus spray, just so it kind of gives it more of like a metallic look instead of like a powdery look. And I'm just going to be laying that all the way down on the lid underneath the white liquid liner that we just laid down. Now it's time for the liner. I'm going to be going in with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black, and I'm just going to be doing a wing liner, and on the end I'm just going to try to follow like that same curve as the antlers, and yeah, that's all I did for the liner. So I am going to take like a champagne color from the Jaclyn Hill palette as well and place that underneath the brow and in the inner tear duct of the eye. So now we can move on to the face. I'm going to be using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I believe mine is in Desert Beige. So I usually just take this and drop this all over my face. Sorry. And then I will just take a beauty blender. This one is actually from Real Techniques, and just start blending out the foundation. This stuff seems like it would be pretty sheer since it is so like liquidy, but it's actually really full coverage and it sits really nice on the face. For the concealer, I'm going to be going in with the WetNWild Photofocus concealer, which actually is amazing and it's only a few bucks. And I'm just going to be taking that underneath the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, in the middle of the forehead, and a little bit on the chin. Again, I know there's so many videos on, you know, like contouring and highlighting. So basically you just want to put your concealer in places that I guess like the sun would hit. To contour, I usually always use my Anastasiabeverlyhills Cream Contour Kit. This one is in Deep, and I usually use the 3rd and 4th color. I just kind of mix those, and I will place those right underneath my cheekbones, around my forehead, and if I'm feeling like up to it, usually with most of my looks, I usually put the contour underneath my chin as well, just to make it look even more like chiseled, I guess. And then, of course, I'm going to be using this to contour my nose, which I will be just outlining the sides of my nose. And then I will take that Beauty Blender again and just start blending and buffing everything out. To set the concealer, I'm actually going to be going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set that underneath the eyes. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution blush palette. This one is in Hot Spice, and I usually just use that mauve color from the palette, and I will just place that on like the highest cheeks, or the highest spot of my cheek, sorry. And then I'm going to be taking that same brown color that I used on the crease, and I'm just going to be lining that with my lower lash line and buffing that out. I'm going to take that white eyeliner pencil, this one I think is from WetNWild, and I'm just going to put that on my waterline. And for the highlight, I'm going to be using the Becca Press Highlighter. This one is their new limited edition one, which is in Golden Mint. It is a really pretty, like, pearl champagne golden color. So I'm going to be taking that with a fan brush and just hitting my cheekbones, the middle of my forehead, and down my nose, my cupid's bow, and chin. Alright, I am going in with a red lip for this look, since we're kind of doing like a Rudolf look. I'm going to be taking the NYX Liquid Suede Lip Cream, and this one is in Kitten Hills. Alright, and we got lashes on, which are the Kiss Faux Mink lashes in Midnight. And I'm going to be taking the Sigma Sinuosity, I believe is the name, mascara, and just hitting the lower lashes and the top ones as well, just to blend my lashes in with the false lashes. And I'm going to be taking the NYX Vivid Bright Liquid Liners. This one is in Vivid Red. And I'm going to be taking this and tracing a circle at the tip of my nose. And this is really up to you guys. You can skip this step, or you could do this, and you can also even make the nose bigger if you want. I think I did in my Instagram post, but I did leave it a little bit small for this one. And then I'm going to be going in with the Makeup for Melanin Girls Glitter Palette. I'm going to be taking the red one, and that picture down there is actually from Coco Swatches on Instagram, because I forgot to take a picture of it. So I'm going to be taking that glitter, and I'm just going to be placing it on top of that NYX Liquid Suede, and I'm going to be putting that on the nose as well. It is a beautiful glitter palette. I will put all the information down below for you guys for that palette and also all the other products. But once you are done with the glitter on the lips, that will complete the look for this Rudolf, and I just want to thank you guys so much.